Hi guys, I'm glad to welcome you in the next episode Story of Success. Today we will talk about one of the richest people on our planet. It will be about the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, the man who was the first on the list of the richest people in the world. You can also watch the previous issue about Elon Musk. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel, because there will be much exciting content in the future. So we begin, and I wish you a pleasant viewing. The full name of the entrepreneur is Jeffrey Preston Bezos. The future Amazon founder was born on January 12, 1964, in the American town of Albuquerque, which is located in the state of New Mexico. The biological father of the future billionaire, Ted Jorgensen, was one of the best unicyclists in the city and often performed at country fairs and circuses when Jeff was still very young. The entrepreneur's mother married Jorgensen at the age of 16, but her first marriage lasted a little over a year. The second time Jeff's mother got married when he was 4. She was chosen by Cuban immigrant Miguel Bezos, who later adopted the boy. In one of his interviews, Bezos said that he remembers his biological father only when he needs to fill out a doctor's form. Jeff's parents combined work at the bank with studying at the university, and from an early age told their son that he was their hope and support. Perhaps this is why Jeff, as a child, locked himself in his room where, wielding a screwdriver, he created his inventions from scrap materials. Later, the elder gave him a garage for the experiments of his son Bezos. Jeff could use his inventions in real life in the summer, when he went to his grandfather. So, they were engaged in the improvement of the windmill, a mini harvester and a Caterpillar tractor. After graduating from high school, the future entrepreneur became a student at the Princeton University. Gaining his love for working with electronics, Bezos without any difficulties became a student of Department of Electronic Measuring Instruments and Computing Science at the Faculty of Physics. In 1986 he graduated with honors from a higher educational institution. Despite Jeff's academic success, college still opened his eyes to some unpleasant moments. For example, many people have much more in-depth knowledge of physics and its laws than he does. This was the impetus for Bezos' decision to throw all his energies into the field of computer support. At that time, there was little competition in the industry, and the need for specialists in this industry only increased. Initially, Jeff Bezos decided to develop his career in the profession, and even served as vice president of D.A. Shaw & Co. But at the beginning of 1994, he decided to leave the company and start his own business. By the end of 1994, Bezos was already touring the United States, and at the time he was engaged in founding his own brainchild, Amazon.com. The beginning of an era can be considered July 16, 1995, when the site launched, although were there still some obvious errors. Today's retail giant was originally an online bookstore. A few later, many products and services joined the books, including those related to video and audio broadcasts. In 1997, Amazon went public, and 2 years later, Jeff Bezos was named a Man of the Year by the respected American publication Time. Today, Amazon is firstly the largest online commerce company, and secondly, one of the largest providers of services in the cloud. Everyone knows Jeff Bezos precisely as the creator of Amazon, but this is not the only company owned by the entrepreneur. In 2000, Bezos decided to explore a new market for himself and founded the company Blue Origin, created for space tourism. In 2013, became the owner of the Washington Post publishing house, having bought it for $250 million. Also, the entrepreneur manages to manage many other business investments through his venture capital fund, Bezos Expeditions. In November 2017, Bezos received the richest man status on the planet, while his funds were estimated at $100.3 billion. In January 2018, this amount increased to $106 billion. By June 2018, the Amazon founder already had $139.6 billion, and by July of the same year, Bezos' fortune was already $150 billion. This allowed Jeff Bezos to once again take the lead on the Bloomberg list of the richest people on the earth, leaving behind Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, who for a long time occupied the first and the second place on the list. In addition, Bezos was ranked 5th in the Forbes list of the most influential people in the world. In 2021, the entrepreneur, whose fortune was estimated at $186 billion, was removed from the first position of the richest people in the world by businessman Elon Musk. The Amazon owner achieved this success not least thanks to his own rules and habits. And now I want to share with you the main secrets of success of Jeff Bezos, the richest and the one of the most influential people in the world. The billionaire doesn't believe in multitasking. Bezos believes that something should be done one after another. This applies not only to work but also to personal life. The family meal does not include reading email, books or newspapers. The main thing is to concentrate as much as possible on each lesson. Bezos has always chosen risk and experimentation, which is why he was able to achieve such success. He said if he was in for a failure at the beginning of the creation of Amazon, he would treat himself much worse if he did not take the risk and was afraid to try. When the Amazon founder was asked what he would have been doing if his company had not become so popular, he immediately replied that he would become a programmer or a bartender. Bezos has always said that he has no fear of starting from scratch. Bezos considers defeating a necessity, without which it is impossible to learn anything. That is why he allowed his children from the age of 4 to use sharp knives and then electrical appliances. The method is controversial, but Bezos wants his children to learn from mistakes but not be afraid of them. Bezos considers maintaining a balance between work and private moments as one of the essential secrets of success. Amazon owner opposes overtime and personal calls during career. According to the entrepreneur, even if you have achieved success and become an expert in some area, this is not a reason to stop and assume that you know everything. You can always look at the situation outside the box and find a new solution to it instead of the one you always used before. I hope these tips from Jeff will help you become successful and rich in the future. Believe in yourself and your strength. Try and do not be afraid. After all, it's better to try and find out what will happen than regret and wonder what might have happened. I want to wish you that you are not afraid and try yourself in what you have long dreamed of. Always be yourself because each of you is unique. Leave in the comments what you think about this video and the tips from Jeff. If you liked the video, then support it with a like. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel. A lot of exciting content awaits you in the future. And for today, that's all. See you in the next video.